They call themselves awareness. This lady just said to a screen that is not even live. She told LR, a replay of LR, that I get something you don't get to do. I'm going to go see your children. That's wild. I'm sorry, if you cover LR and you're making money off of it, gifts too, you're a scam. You're fake. You're a fraud. ScamSlam's a fraud. So I hope she doesn't mind when people go real life on her and find out her info and maybe go meet her family. I hope she doesn't get offended by that. Because if she could do it, why can't anybody else?
Oh, okay, I found you. The basket. Fucking basket. Stop lying, Lisa. You ain't getting no fucking basket. Where's open today to buy a fucking Easter basket anyway? It's too damn late.
Look how she's talking about Lisa, LR. Better hope nobody likes you, because I know people that like to have interviews with you.
Hold on. I just got a message from the Guardian, so give me a moment, please.
Look, she's talking to the Guardian. So the Guardian doesn't want to be online that has custody of the kids. If somebody gives me the information of these people, I will call CPS on the Guardian. I will call CPS on the Guardian also. Because I think the Guardian is also being weird. While somebody's covering LR, making money on her YouTube's runs ads that is completely owned by the YouTube channel of hers. She owns them, means she's monetized. And she said she's going to talk to the Guardian. So then she's going to release that information to the internet. I thought they were taken away because they don't want to be involved. Now the Guardian is sending messages to ScamSlam to release to the public. You goddamn right. If I find out that number, I'm calling CPS on them. You damn right. You damn right. And I will send them, direct them directly to this person's YouTube. That they are monetizing off these children that are not theirs.
I just messaged her.
She's messaging the Guardian. I thought the Guardian messaged you.
Guardian knows what I'm doing right now.
The Guardian knows. Good. This is vital information that I will send to CPS.
The actual amazing baskets.
This will be vital information that I will be resending to CPS. That the Guardian knows you're streaming on TikTok about LR that supposedly has no custody, and they are actively giving you information to release to the public, which is basically no different than what LR was doing.
Let me put Lisa back on, and I'll check back on messages, okay?
Bet. Challenge accepted. If I get the number of who that person is, I will be calling CPS on stream.
Username is sending gifts, and I don't want to show that.
I just got one. Smart ass. So how about that?
Carissa, they have baskets. Actually, they're Easter bags.
I don't know. I'd like to talk to him and see.
No.
Like, geez.
You're not talking to anybody. You're not talking to anybody, Lisa.
Nobody's gonna help on
Here's my channel.
something to eat. That's crazy.
No.
Wow.
Guys, see anything different in monetization?
Because it's not for them.
Here's my channel.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
right, Carissa?
There's my channel.
I'm sure he did. Got something.
Let's see what her channel
Oh, he
says.
got lots.
But not from me.
Exactly. Yeah, not from you. He don't want nothing from you. They don't want nothing from you. In fact, they will not accept anything from you.
Look at these people monetizing. Look, this is what she's showing.
Trying not to cry.
Well, go cry, because they're not going to take anything from you.
I don't go to mass. I don't
Exactly,
participate in
Lumpy.
church
They absolutely do.
for my own reasons.
His grandpa was supposed
I will never go
You
into
wanna
an
hear
organized
why
church
so much that
in
you
my
don't
life,
watch her in
unless
her
it's for
lives?
like a wedding or
I'm still
something.
gonna talk. I'm still going to talk today. I'm going to say what I got to say.
I didn't get cigarette money.
That's what she's upset about.
Either. I don't have anything. It's not me saying I have to bring a basket or Jace.
What does it say? So she's running ads. She might not have the monetization on, but she's running ads and making money on it. So she's not an awareness. She's doing this for money. She does it for money. No wonder why they all hang around digital deceivers, who also does the exact same thing, and ScamSlam. And ScamSlam. ScamSlam, digital receivers, and all of them are fake awareness. They literally manipulate and exploit people that they're talking about. Pretend that they're awareness, but they're doing it for money.
There's no basket. There's no basket.
Look how weird this lady is.
There's no basket. You're not seeing him.
She's acting like they're her kids.
No, there's no seeing Jace. There's no seeing. No, there's no seeing her kids.
She's got a YouTube that has ads running on her videos, so she makes a money.
I know where you can find Easter stuff right now. At the Guardian's house.
She's got gifts enabled.
She got them stuff. They're having an amazing Easter.
If anybody covers LR live streaming, you're covering LR. You know exactly what LR. There's no help in LR. If the police are involved, the police are involved. It's no longer a matter of her. Who does ScamSlam think they are? Is ScamSlam a detective? Does she have a law degree?
She cannot see him twice a week. She can't see him at all.
Why is she talking about someone else's kids if the police are involved?
You're talking about your children like this. You were saying that one of them had a medical condition, and that's not true. That's not true.
All the fucking people.
And you can't see them. You're lying about your children. You know what? I'm coming on here and telling the truth, and you're on here lying.
Oh no, you're exploiting. Sorry, ScamSlam. ScamSlam, you are scamming as much as LR is. Oh yes, you are. In fact, as a matter of fact, you are. I mean, LR might be even doing better. At least she shows her face. At least you know who she is. Just saying. Just saying. At least you see her.
Kids, enough. Stop it, Lisa. Stop it.
And so
Look at all the money she making.
yesterday to my friends.
Oh wait, I don't know if that was the TV. I can't tell if that's the screen or LR.
Told them what was going on. And all they do is put the shit on the app anyway. I don't know why I bother trying to like be a private person because all you do is put the shit on the app.
Private person. You're coming on a public app and you are lying about lying about your children. Still trying to use your children to scam people out of money.
Well, you're using her children to get people some money.
Lying about your children.
So are
To
you.
get money.
So is ScamSlam. So is ScamSlam. She's talking back and forth with the Guardian and then releasing information that they talked about.
What time is it now?
It's weird.
No, Diana,
That is illegal.
and it's not true.
That is illegal.
The children are happy and healthy without her.
How do you know? ScamSlam, how do you know? Are you talking to people in real life? Are you talking to somebody else's children? How could you possibly know that? Why would the Guardian call some random person on the internet that makes videos and makes money off of talking about, you know what, users?
Having a good Easter.
I'm gonna get off.
Who does that?
I'm gonna say
A scam?
I can't get the money together.
The scam is fitting?
No, you're not calling him.
Except
You're not
slam,
calling
it should
him.
just be scam.
No, no one's meeting you at a park.
They should just cut the slam part off.
I've been through this.
No one is meeting her at a park.
And then I'm gonna get one of my accounts and I'm gonna come on and go fucking rupee, ape shit. We'll just call it that for now.
So everybody go into ScamSlam. Ask her why she making money.
They don't want you to call them. They don't want
She
you to
didn't
call
cover.
them.
She said she'd cover an LR again. She was waiting till the kids were safe with a guardian so they weren't in a mess. But the fucking bitch just said she's in contact with the guardian and said to a video that she's going to see LR's kid. Something that LR can't do. What kind of fucking weirdo does that? Why are you going to go see children that are not yours and you have nothing to do with? You fucking weirdo.
Oh, I've been warning the guardian.
You see what you just said? She's in contact with the guardian. That is illegal.
Every day for like the past year.
It is illegal.
I've been warning her.
They're not supposed to be involved with this. So now the guardian's involved with this? I wonder if ScamSlam gives her a cut of the money. I wonder if they got something on the side going. Since she's monetized.
That is negative in her kid's life right now is her doing this bullshit. And that's why it needs to stop.
That's why if I get the number, I will call CPS on live. They need another guardianship. Somebody else needs to be their guardian, not them. You shouldn't be talking to someone that talks about you on the internet. Guardians should not be saying a word. They shouldn't talk at all. Nothing. No communication with nothing about the children. Nothing.
None of them been in the hospital. None of them have any health conditions whatsoever. None. None.
These are what people watch. This is what you guys are really into now. Awareness, people like this.
Give me a moment.
Look at her jewelry that she's got on. I don't believe she works. I mean, where is she getting this jewelry from? Maybe because she streams and makes money, and she got monetization on her YouTube. Is that a plausible theory? Is that plausible?
Already. I'm going to show you their Easter baskets. I got permission to show you.
Look. Now she's going to exploit the kids' baskets. The guardian sent them baskets, and she's supposed to be a guardian, and they're not supposed to have any involvement in this internet shit. That's supposed to be a stipulation. The guardian is exploiting the children's also.
Again, they're not baskets, they're bags.
The guardian is also exploiting. I am offering $200 for the guardian so I could call CPS on live and get them removed into a really guardian. Look. The guardian is exploiting. She said she got permission. I don't think she did. I mean, I don't believe it. Why wouldn't the guardian just do it themselves? Is the guardian stipulated under law that she's not allowed to do it? Maybe she sent it to somebody else, third party. Maybe the guardian's not doing it himself because it's illegal and they were told that you cannot do it. Why are they sending pictures of somebody else's children and showing baskets?
And yes, I got permission to show these from the guardian.
I don't give a shit. I'll call CPS. The guardian shouldn't be doing it.
I'm trying to stay out of this.
I don't care if Moses. I don't care if Mohammed or Jesus gave you permission. I will still call CPS. I will. So why are you using them for your scam, Slam? You guys like that one? Why are you using them for your scam, Slam?
But she said I can show you all their Easter baskets because she doesn't care anymore. She's tired of this bullshit.
No, then she wouldn't get involved. Sorry. And I will gladly call CPS on her. Gladly.
And happy Easter.
Sick of weirdos having children. Weirdos shouldn't have children. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. You're gonna be a weirdo and give it pictures and show baskets, and then this lady's gonna tell LR, your kids are taken away. I'm going to see them. You can't. Yeah, nah. I'm calling CPS. I don't care what you think. Don't care what you think about that. Don't care what you think about that.
I will pass on your happy Easter wishes to them. I will.
She's gonna pass on happy Easter
wishes. Yes, they do,
wishes.
Beauty. They have full custody of Jason Cole.
And she's giving their names out. She's giving their names out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna joyfully call CPS if I ever get the information on them.
Easter wishes to them. Okay, give me a moment.
And if ScamSlam has a job, I will gladly, joyfully call her employment. Gladly, I will do it on stream. It's not going to be no secret. I will gladly call ScamSlam's job on live and tell her what she does. Look, you hear her messaging, The Guardian, that's supposed to have no contact with anything with LR. This is kind of contact with LR to me via third party.
I have no idea, Heather.
She's talking about LR while she's making money and she's monetized on her YouTube. And she's talking to Guardian that's got things that's got wants no involvement. That's why they took him away from the family.
Yeah, I let them know that everybody.
I don't care. I'll call her pension. I mean, if I find out any info, I'll call her pension and see if there's any way if they're allowed to do what they're doing. And I don't give a shit. I'll cause as much trouble for her as she's doing for other people, exploiting children.
Yes, that is true.
I have there's no law I won't go if they're exploiting children.
Actually, what a lot of you might not know.
There's no law.
The last court date,
I don't go by no structure on that. You mess with children, there's no law I'll go.
She claims that she went to and passed out and all of that. She didn't even need to go to that court date. Nobody needed to go to the court date. Okay, so not the ones that he's calling CPS, and he's going to call everyone he can on Me Too.
Yes.
I don't know why he would be calling CPS.
Because you're exploiting. You're monetizing. You're monetizing. I don't care. I didn't say I'm calling CPS on her.
So, yeah, they can call. I actually worked for Childline.
Good. Thank you. That's more information. Let me write that down. Childline.
I'm actually a Childline caseworker.
Okay, Childline. Let me write that down.
Call. I don't have any minors.
All I'm going to need is your name then. She wears her Childline, so we'll know if they give a name and that name matches.
So, even on Easter. Because I used to work on Easter. I used to work on holidays and everything. Yeah.
Ask her why ask her why she monetized on YouTube.
I don't.
Ask her why she monetized on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
No, yeah. Why is she pushing her YouTube? Because she makes money. Ask her why is she monetized on YouTube.
Yeah, the last court date that she had, nobody even had to show up for that. Not even the.
How do they know her court date? They're looking up her records? So I'm going to look up her records.
It wasn't even really a hearing. What that was all it was the day that the judge was signing the custody paperwork. You know.
No. This lady's in contact with the Guardian. She's in contact with the Guardian. She talks to the kids too. Weirdo talks to the person that has the kids. I think there's all kind of exploitation going from everybody involved here. Everybody involved here are exploiting. I will call the fucking FBI. I will call the fucking FBI live right now and give them her platform and saying they're speaking on kids.
Why would they call CPS on the Guardian? Because she has custody.
Because she's giving you information, not supposed to be being involved with this stuff, and she's sending you money to get involved and make money off of it. So it's a scam. There's something deviant going on. There's something deviant going on, and I think those kids are in danger. I think they're in danger. I think they're in danger. You're not going to tell me why. I believe they're in danger. That's up to them to do something about it.
CPS has been involved with them and has been doing visits to the house.
Okay, good.
This whole entire
well, I'll reassert that if that's true.
That same CPS worker has contacted me
no.
in the past.
Yeah, no. So now she's talking to the CPS worker. So the CPS worker is disclosing information to a random person. Oh, God, yes, I am calling CPS. Supervisor. I'm going to immediately need to go to the head of CPS.
And she's been trying to make payment methods in her children and in the Guardian's name.
CPS worker's not just supposed to talk to a random person. It's fucking weird about someone else's kids.
Yeah, he should be embarrassed because he doesn't even know the situation.
Oh, I know the situation. LR is a you-know-what user, and nobody should be monetizing off her. And ScamSlam, you are making money on YouTube. You're monetized. How come nobody asked her that? Why is she monetized on YouTube?
I don't even know what else else to say. I'm really frustrated. I know you hear it in my voice. I know you.
You sound jealous to me.
You guys know me. You know my emotions.
Sound jealous. You sound jealous. You sound gross. Telling another mother that had their kids taken away that you get to do something that she can't do. That is gross. That's grosser than anything I've ever said.
And
that is gross. She's still a mother.
It's been really difficult.
That is.
You know, the Guardian.
That has a condition.
The Guardians, I should say, the Guardians and those kids have been trying to live their lives.
Then why are you showing them? Why are you fucking messaging the fucking person that's in charge of them and distributing photos?
Holidays with other family, and they've been, being successful, living their daily lives.
Then why are you filming it then? Why are you telling them you're going to go out to see them soon? Are you going to stream that too? ScamSlam? ScamSlam, are you going to stream other children? Are you going to be a Nick Wright? You're going to just sit down and stream other children? You're going to be like Nick Wright does?
She is doing.
No, it's what you're doing also. Sorry. Can't blame her. This person's got no brain left.
Lisa has permanently damaged
her brain.
People in her life and around her. And she really, really needs to stop trying to continue to do that.
And by you filming her is going to help, right? ScamSlam? ScamSlam, by you showing her, that's going to make her stop, right? When we know there's not one person in her channel that doesn't know what's going on.
She's causing more stress.
Everybody knows there's not one person in LR's channel that doesn't know what's going on. Look at her getting money.
Especially with her dad having these health conditions.
Look at her getting money. Now they're talking about her dad.
She literally.
Now they're talking about her dad.
Obituary about her dad and said her dad had unalived.
Now they're talking about this lady's dad.
Through serious health conditions. Who does that?
You just did.
This is like
ma'am, scam. You just did, scam. Scam, as a matter of fact, you just did. I just heard you say it. I recorded it. Scam, I recorded you saying it.
These children, even with them not around her anymore.
It's always been a rule of mine. If you cover LR and you speak on them, I'm going to come after you like a scammer does. Or like I do to scammers.
Everything was finalized.
And now that I learned that her YouTube is monetized via ads, it's even worse. She's exploiting. She's no better than the scammers. She's no better than Lisa, that she claims is so bad. And Lisa's kind of got like a reason. She's a complete user. That's got her whole life. If you have never been a part of that, if you've never seen anybody suffer from it, you have no idea how low they would go to get there, you know what?
The children and youth has been telling her to stop. Stop talking about the children.
So, but she's allowed to. But the Guardians allowed to message somebody else to talk about the children. Nah. Well, then ScamSlam, why don't you stop talking about it?
Because there's discussion of somebody calling.
And I will call the police on ScamSlam. I will. If I get her name and her address and everything, I will call the police on her.
And stop dragging them into her TikTok bullshit and her scams.
I just got a recording of not the one. He really needs to shut his fucking mouth. He has no idea what he's talking about. None.
Well, I mean,
what do you mean? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm saying exactly what ScamSlam is saying. I don't need to know what I'm talking about. I'm saying exactly what ScamSlam is saying.
She participated in one.
She gonna try and say I'm not gonna call the police?
Julie, I do not.
She gonna say I won't call the police? She gonna say I won't call the FBI? Is that what she's saying? I'm not gonna call the FBI and file a complaint? She's trying to say I won't call the FBI?
Good. I'm glad they are. I'm so glad they are.
How come ain't nobody in there asking her why is she making money on her YouTube? Why is it monetized?
Side of things over there. They're where they belong.
Why is she making money on YouTube? Why is anybody asking any fucking relevant questions? Why is she monetized? Why is she monetized? That's the only why is she talking about children if they said they don't want the children involved? Why are they? And she's talking about sweat off her. You know what? First of all, you're probably 800 pounds, and you look like you're 85 years old. Please, lady, don't make me vomit.
Well, I think I've made it very clear.
Let me get her name on here so I can message her.
And how the Guardians feel about this situation.
The Guardians doing illegal. The Guardians not compliant. The Guardian's not compliant by exploiting those children. It's a moderator. I'm going to message her right now. I'm going to message her right now.
I don't even want to watch this other live stream anymore from this morning. It honestly just is making me really sick. And I'm
going to message her right now. So maybe BB so bad she'll give me her information since she's not scared of the police.
This can't continue to go on. If she comes back on, I will stream her again. My day is free.
Look, she's doing nothing on Easter. She's doing nothing on Easter. She's going to stream LR. She's going to stream LR while she's monetized. What a loser.
And I am going to keep an eye out for her.
You're a loser, ScamSlam. Like you're a disgusting loser. You better hope nobody gives me your information.
Feel free to watch from here. And I wish everyone a very happy Easter. I hope.
What's up, BB Savage?
Everyone is happy and healthy, and you're enjoying your day. And I hope that she stops. That is my hope. I hope she does not come back on today. And I hope that she allows.
They got a fam? ScamSlam. So they're like a monetized team or something? You usually see this on like battlers or something that have teams.
That is my hope.
People that make money monetized on the app.
Again.
And she has a showcase. So she has a shop. Oh yeah, she's like bad. It's not just the LR part. She's talking to the guardians of the children. She literally told the video to LR that I get something that you don't get to do. I get to go see your children. That is fucking weird pedo vibes. That is weird pedo vibes to me. That is pedophilia vibes to me. Pedo vibes. No wonder why she likes Nick Wright and watching him all the time. Sorry, that's pedo vibes. Sorry, that's pedo vibes to me. That's all I need. All I need to hear is you're going to go see someone else's children because you don't get to see them. And automatically, that's weird vibes to me. Dude, you're not going to tell me what I consider vibes. Yes, it is. That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick that you're going to say you're going to go watch other children and have fun with them to the mother. Yeah, that's sick. That's gross. Yes, it is. That's gross. It's gross. It's pedo vibes to me. It is to me. It is to me. Telling a mother that you're going to go see their children that you can't, and showing them pictures of them, showing their baskets, even though they were taken away and they didn't want no involvement. They said, I don't want to be on the internet, and the Guardian sending them pictures. The Guardian, oh yeah, that's sick. That's sick behavior. Yes, it is. That's sick. That's gross behavior. Yes, it is. Sorry, I don't have to. I seen it. There's no research. I showed it in real time. I recorded it in real time where she's having communications with the Guardian. Literally, the Guardian sent her pictures of the baskets and pictures of I believe, the kids. That is weirdo sicko vibes. If the Guardian didn't want no involvement, why are they giving it to someone that's monetized on TikTok to show it? Wouldn't they just say, leave me the fuck alone? Wouldn't they just ignore it or call the police? Since the popos are involved, popos are all involved in all this bullshit, why didn't they call the popos? Why didn't they call the popos? Why did they message somebody on the internet? If the popos are involved, why didn't they call the popos? Why are they not calling the popos? Who is ScamSlam? She's dirt off the ground as much as me. She's got no authority to do anything. So if the police are involved, why didn't the Guardian call the police and say, LR is still showing this with the kids? Why didn't they do that? Why aren't they selling it to someone else that's monetized? What makes ScamSlam any better than LR? Except LR's got a, you know what, problem, serious. And it's because people like ScamSlam give her a platform and they stream her. They go in there and they do weird stuff. I don't even stream it because the comments are so fucking weird. Weirdest comments I've ever seen in my life. And then some other lady's going to say, I'm going to go see your children. Something you can't. Yes, that's sick vibes to me. Sorry. It is gross. Absolutely appalling. I don't care. They're doing it illegally then. They're doing it illegally. Who the fuck are they? They're going to message someone on the internet. What is someone on the internet going to do that's making money off of it? You call the police. You when it's involving children, you don't send it to your homeboy on the internet. You don't send it to your homeboy on the internet if you actually see the shit that's going on, especially if there's an order against it. Evidently, supposedly she doesn't have custody of her kid, and they're tired of being involved. So why did the Guardian just send her pictures today, right now, in real time? Explain that. Explain that. How come the Guardian is sending photos of children and baskets in real time, kind of antagonizing LR? So LR kind of legit has a harassment charge for emotional distress. Maybe she should ask her money for a lawyer and bring that video. And bring that video to an attorney. Because that is absolute emotional distress when you're literally saying, I'm going to go see your children and you're not allowed to. That is absolutely the epitome of sound goofy. Let's see what you sound like. Join the channel, box up. Join the channel, box up. Cam up. Turn your camera on. Let's see what you look like. Or are you gonna get blocked? And I'm gonna know I won. Box up. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't think so. You're fake. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. You have no merits. You have a cartoon profile. Do I defend Lisa? Hell to the no, I don't defend Lisa. I don't cover Lisa. She's got a you know what problem. What I don't do is monetize off her. I am not helping Lisa get money. The police are involved. That's their problem. Police and CPS are involved with her. That's got nothing to do with me. Who am I? I'm a little fat dude on a chair. Fuck what I have anything to do with Lisa for. But I will defend her with somebody are saying that I'm going to go see your children and you can't. Yes, I will even help them. Yes. Yes, sorry. Yes. Yes, I will even stick up for LR when you're literally telling to a video that you're going to go look at their children and they're not allowed to. Yes, I will be on Lisa's side all day. Yep, for that. For that alone, yes. Yes. Yes, clip that part. I will 100% represent and defend her in a court of law and say, yes, that I heard her say that she's going to go visit her kids and making fun of the fact that her kids were taken away. Yes, I will testify in the court for that. Sure will. Sure will. Sure will. ScamSlam's making money, people. She's not doing this for free. She's not doing this for free. And why is the Guardian messaging her while she's on stream? Why don't the Guardian get on stream and do it herself or release whatever they call it, what the fucking things that you do, release a letter? Why don't they do it themselves? Why do they give it to someone that's monetized? It's weird. It's weirdo vibes. Sorry, weirdo vibes. I don't, and trust me, I'm not scared to call the police, the FBI, anybody. I'm not scared. I'll do it. I've done it. I just called FBI the other day on stream. I'm not defending. I'm not defending her actions. I can defend someone's health and not defend their fucking actions. You guys understand the concepts of what a human is? Do you know how complex dynamics of what humans are capable of doing? I never said that LR is not scamming and a liar. She's got a you-know-what problem. Everybody knows that. So why are they talking to somebody that supposedly has guardianships, kids, and then taunting LR saying that I get to go see your children and you don't? That is the definition of mental distress in English. They don't know. No, sorry. Now, that's not even true. If you're a human, you should absolutely understand. Sorry, I don't even believe that. A lot of people used to like to say that. I mean, it's different if you experience or see it. But if you're a human, you should understand what it is to have that kind of a problem, because, I mean, everybody's got some kind of cold crutch. Somebody might be using TikTok too much. That's what they have. Might be a little bit less dangerous. It's a little bit unnoticeable. TikTok could be the same thing. So anything can. Anything can. If it starts conflicting with real life, I don't care what you're doing. If you fucking play a yo-yo, if you are playing a yo-yo and if it's stopping you from going to work, going to school, showering, shaving, that is a condition that you need treatment for because it's interfering with your real life. So it doesn't need to be Uggs. It's literally anything that conflicts with stuff that you would normally do in real life. It can literally be anything. If you sew and knit, if you knit all day and all you want to do is knit and you're going to say, I'm going to call into work today. I'm calling in work today because you'd rather knit. If your friends call and say, hey, you want to come over and go watch a movie? I'm making a new knitting piece. That is a problem that's interfering with your real life. It is a, you know what? It's conflicting with real life and you showering, hygiene, and everything else. So they can't say because they have not experienced. They've seen somebody that had some kind of problem with something. Oh, yeah, when it comes to children, when I heard somebody say, I'm going to go visit your children, yes. Yes, the most vile thing I've ever heard. That's the most vile thing. And before that, they said that the Guardian wanted nothing to do with the internet. They're tired of the kids being brought up, yet the Guardian's in conversations with this lady. They're communicating and sending pictures back, and then this lady said, I'm going to see your children. I'm going to get to say hi to them and give them all toys, and you can't. That's wild behavior. That is wild behavior. It's wild behavior. If you support that, you need to look deep inside. There's something wrong with you. Well, me, I didn't say nothing about. I didn't say nothing about the kids, except for the fact that this lady shouldn't be talking about her kids. She said she's going to see some other lady's children that got taken away, and that lady's already suffering from a you-know-what condition. Bad one. And fucking people that stream her are the enablers of it. And let's not forget that ScamSlam never answered why she monetized. Why she monetized. I'm okay with everything else. Why are you covering LR with gifts on? Why would you cover LR with gifts on? You could say it's a mistake. You won't do it again. That would be acceptable. Why would you ever cover LR when everybody knows what LR does? No, she shouldn't. You're right. She shouldn't. But why would someone that's not even related to her, that's in contact with the real Guardian, that supposedly wants no interaction with the internet and stuff, why is she sending photos of baskets and the children to ScamSlam to show the internet? I mean, it's kind of a hypocrisy, isn't it? Does she want to be involved or does she not want to be involved? Almost like they're exploiting the children also. And let's not forget that ScamSlam is monetized. Her YouTube channel is not monetized per se with the revenue from views or whatever, however it works, but she's got ads running. Means she makes ad revenue, and I believe that's where most of the money would come from. If you get 100,000 viewers or something like that, or 1 million viewers, and you're playing, and they watch that clip, all of it, and watch all those ads, that's some fucking money. I mean, I would like to look at the data. I need to look at somewhere where I can find more data on how much money she's actually generating. Because I just showed you the site where her ads are running. So a site that's given hypothetical numbers will probably give a pretty good idea that she's actually making something. Unlike mine where I showed you there's no monies on. It's not monetized and the ads are not running. And nobody views it either. Let's not forget that. Nobody views my YouTube. Nobody views it. It's just there for really just storage. I mean, it's really there for storage, to be honest with you. I mean, it's unlimited storage. It's really unlimited storage. Nobody's saying LR is wrong what she's doing. You guys don't understand. You guys, two things could be, right? Two things could happen at the same time, right? Two things could happen at the same time, right? That person could be wrong, but the other person could also be doing wrong too, right? You understand that, right? That humans are complex. We are very sophisticated beings. We're not monolithic. We could multitask. Nobody's given LR the free pass. What we're doing, what awareness is supposed to be doing is literally giving a blackout on LR. That's what should be done, a blackout. You don't stream her, nothing. You don't stream her, talk about none of the stuff that she's got going in her life because the police are already involved. Real life is already involved. What are people on the internet going to do? Make it worse? That they're just going to make it worse. Come in here. I'm not defending LR's actions. I'm just disapproving of ScamSlam's actions also. And everybody knows. That's why the comments are not on. I don't even know if she turns the comments on because everybody in there is saying the most grossest things. They're just spamming. Sometimes she used to have 8,000 people in there. Weird comments talking about you're not using enough and all kind of weird stuff. It's weird. Weird. They don't think that the internet had a little bit of something to do with her getting to the point she is, like a little bit. You don't think it had a little bit to do with the internet and people streaming her that degraded her even more? Really? You don't think so? I do. I happen to believe it did. If anybody learns about the internet's one of the leading reasons of people, whating. It's because of things on the internet. It's one of the leading things that'll lead you to do stuff like LR is doing. They obviously don't care. I mean, no. A lot of them want to see it happen. You know why? Because I've literally seen the comments saying so. I've literally seen the comments saying so. I've seen the comments saying so that she's not doing it correctly and it would be better off for her children if she wasn't around, if you know what I mean. The fuck you mean? Do you know that LR, as long as she's on life, as long as LR is in this world, that she is redeemable? You understand that, right? Like, you understand, unless she did gross, like kind of gross stuff I'm talking about, and I don't think that's ever been accusation. LR could get help and 100% be a perfectly productive citizen. Why are they not giving her that grace? Why are they wiping her off like that she be wiped off the map? She in here? I mean, LR, I'm not defending you. Sorry. I just don't cover you because the police are involved. Don't misconstrue me. I don't cover you because the police are already involved. Who the fuck am I? What would I do if the police are already involved in your situation? I 100% don't agree with you. But I 100% believe that you could change. It's not Lisa. Well, even if she was. I don't defend. I'm not defending Lisa's actions. At all. Never. Never. I'm also not going to defend somebody else saying I'm going to go visit her children. And you can't. I'm not going to defend that either. And the guardianship, the guardian is literally sending her picture. Supposedly. I don't know if that's true. I would like to hear this Guardian so I could get video of that. Come on a stream and admit that they're also using the children and send it to the ScamSlam that's monetized to make money. That's something I would like to see. Till then, I don't think the Guardian's doing that because that would be weird. That would be weird to say the Guardian doesn't want nothing to do. They want to ignore it. They're living a good life. The kids are happy. Then why is the Guardian literally sending videos and pictures to ScamSlam while they degrade LR? You wouldn't do that. You would just stay out of it. Oh, no, bro. I recorded. Oh, no. They're in contact all the time. Lavender, you're lying. Lavender, you was lying. I literally recorded it. You was lying. I recorded the stream. She's in contact randomly. Yes, you are lying. Yes, you are. Sorry, you're lying. Sorry, I will be posting it. You're lying. I will be posting clips. You are lying. She literally said she's going to see her kids after she gets off her cruise for 12 days. Sorry, you're lying. Misinformation. Sorry, unfortunately, I record. Unfortunately for you, I record. You're lying. She said she's going to see LR's children as soon as she gets back from her 12-day cruise. I hope I find out what cruise she's going on so I could call that cruise ship and let them know about that lady that's going on that cruise. And maybe they will stop her from getting on that cruise. She said she's friends with the person that's got custody. I don't know what the fuck a guardian means. I mean, if the Guardian's got photos of baskets that they're giving to children and pictures of them, wouldn't it mean that the Guardian that has custody of them? Like, would that not mean that that's what it is? Yeah, and she said after she gets from the cruise, she's going to visit her children. Jealous. If I'm jealous, why wouldn't I have money on? Fucking weirdo. Yes, guardian mean custody, so why would she say she's going to visit them? Why are they in She said she's been in contact with the guardian for a long time. I mean, you don't think so? Watch.
This is crazy. Let me get the messages that,
Listen.
All right. Her video from this morning is still uploading. So, Frauditer Reaper apparently showed these on her live yesterday. And this is how I found out that she was begging for this Easter basket bullshit. Because she wasn't doing it on live.
Somebody just said I'm lying, that she's not in contact.
She was.
Yeah, I know she didn't deny it because I recorded it. Somebody in here is saying that they deny that they said that. I know she didn't deny it. I recorded it.
I'm supposed to see Jace today. Now, this was yesterday. She was not supposed to see Jace
Somebody's
today.
telling me that I'm
She's
lying,
not
that it was
seeing
never
Jace
said,
any day.
that she's not in contact with them.
Okay, let me make that clear. She's not seeing Jace any day. Not any day. But my ex's mom said I can't see him without getting him a basket because I didn't do shit for him. First of all, the Guardian would never say such a thing.
Right there. You hear what she just said?
First of all, you'd never...
Right there. That is true. The Guardian would never have no contact and say no such thing. So then why later does the Guardian given photos and she's in contact with the Guardian, literally in real time, that the Guardian is messaging me? Because that's literally what the Guardian would never have, no kind of communication like that with someone that they just wouldn't. If the Guardian doesn't want no contact, they wouldn't even do it third party. They wouldn't even do it third party.
Be visiting him, you're not allowed at her house. You're not permitted at her house. You wouldn't be going there to see Jace, and they wouldn't be making any arrangements with you to see to have some kind of visit either. None. None. They don't want to be around you.
She's telling us
None
about...
of them want to be around you.
You hear what she just said? She just told LR's kids that LR's kids don't want to be around her. Does she know that for a fact? Was that testified under oath? Did they get that testified under oath? Or is that hearsay? Or is that just manipulation and harassment? Is that a harassment or mental anguish? Or what is that? Or is that just her opinion? She's got to state if it's an opinion or hearsay.
Because of all you've done. And all the different ways that you've tried to destroy their lives. None of them want anything to do with you, Lisa. You're not allowed around them. She
This is
would not
ScamSlam.
want you to give any kind of Easter basket to him. She wouldn't want you to give anything to him. Guess what? Jace doesn't need anything. For real, Tracy, she's pulled this a couple of Easters. And let me tell you something.
I didn't see that.
Jace
You
is
couldn't
having
even
a
release
very
that information
happy
under oath
Easter.
if there were minors. So I don't know who's testified under oath.
children
I don't know who got that
reside
record
with the
of
Guardian
minors'
are
testimony.
having a very happy Easter. They didn't get Easter baskets. They got big Easter bags. They got big Easter bags because the Guardian didn't feel like
I don't
doing
need to do
baskets.
research.
These
I can
kids
just
are
look
getting
as a
little
human
older,
and know
right?
what they're saying is wrong.
They don't get Easter baskets. They get a big Easter gift bag.
I can just
filled
listen
with
to
all
this
kinds of
and know
stuff.
that it's not right.
Including
I don't care what the
gift
adult
cards
said.
for their video
I don't care what
games
adult
and everything.
children said. Adults could have
you
communication
think
with
that
whoever they want
Lisa
or not have conversations.
would have given them anything like that? Do you think Lisa's ever given them anything like that for Easter? I remember the first Easter that she was begging for Easter baskets. People sent all kinds of money for her to get her kids Easter baskets, and then she didn't get them shit.
It's not an opinion, it's fact.
Lisa,
I recorded
your
it.
kids
I'm not saying a
are
word.
enjoying their
I'm playing their own
Easter
words.
with their new
So
family.
you're
and
spreading
without
misinformation. I'm not saying anything. I'm
you. And they
literally
got stuff
playing what
for
they're
Easter.
playing. So bye-bye.
They
I'm not
don't
saying anything.
want anything from
Only
you
thing I said is
except
the
to
Guardian
leave
wouldn't
them
get involved with the
F
internet
alone.
if they didn't want to get involved. That's it.
I'm making it very clear.
These are not my words. This is ScamSlam. In case you guys don't
And
know,
I'm doing this
I'm not speaking.
because the Guardian
ScamSlam
wanted
is.
me to do this because she's sick of it, and she's
No, I don't watch
pissed
them no more.
off. And she's tired of you trying to use these kids
Look what she
and
just
other
said.
innocent people.
Listen.
For real, Tracy, she's pulled this a couple of Easters. And let me tell you something. Jace is having a very happy Easter. Your children that reside with the Guardian are having a very happy Easter.
How does she know?
They didn't get Easter baskets. They got big Easter bags. They got big Easter bags because the Guardian didn't feel like doing baskets. These kids are getting a little older, right? They don't get Easter baskets. They get a big Easter gift bag filled with all kinds of stuff, including gift cards for their video games and everything.
Well, she's
Do you think
monetized.
that Lisa would have given them anything like that? Do you think Lisa's ever given them anything like that for Easter? I remember the first Easter that she was begging for Easter baskets. People sent all kinds of money for her to get her kids Easter baskets, and then she didn't get them shit. Lisa, your kids are
All right, I gotta
enjoying
get
their
going. It's Easter.
with their
I gotta
new
get going.
family and with
I want you to hear this though.
And they got stuff for Easter.
There's people here.
They don't want anything from you except to leave them the F alone. I'm making it very clear.
So, do you hear what you just said? She wants to be left alone. Then why is the Guardian sending her pictures to show on camera? If they wanted to be left alone, then why is the Guardian also showing her kids to show on stream? Why are they doing the exact same thing then? Why doesn't the Guardian just stay off the internet? Don't talk to anybody. Stop sending pictures of children that are not yours to random strangers. How come they're not doing that? So, ScamSlam, why are you monetized? Why are you running ads on your videos? That produces revenue. Ads is, I think, what you get most of your money from. You can make big money from ad revenue. Why are they enabled? Or am I wrong? Is that site wrong? Why does it say mine are off and I'm not monetized, which is correct, but yours says your monetization's off, but you are running ads? So, are you making money? Anyways, I'm out of here. I gotta go take me a dizumps. See ya. Scam. You're a scam.